So one of the questions that people commonly ask is, what's in your shooting box? Well, in this video, let's talk about what I take to the range. Hi, my name is Alan from Aussie Venturer Shooting. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yes, let's talk about what I take to the range every Saturday when I go for my 22 shooting. Well, right behind me, I use a Plano storage box. And I'm going to throw up the picture that it looks like once it's all unpacked. But this storage box has like a tool tray inside, also a gun mount as well. So you can use this box along the side with your cleaning equipment if you need to clean your rifle when you're at the range. Now this particular box is made of all plastic with plastic hinges. Now, do I like the plastic hinges? No, I don't. Would I recommend you purchasing this box? No, I wouldn't. Simply the fact is I just don't like the construction, and I've already had the plastic hinges twist up already, and pretty much the box is only 3-4 months old. So overall the box is at a really good size, and it's able to carry all my equipment that I need to take up to the range every Saturday. Now just for the club shooting events, now I don't take up all my gear. It is crazy, some of the guys take up a whole carload of equipment for their weekend shoots. Well, I personally don't see that as necessary, but let's go through what I carry in my equipment box. All right, so one of the first things that I bring to the range when I am out shooting, and it's in my gear bag or gear box or whatever you want to call it, is my rear bag. Yes, that's right. I've got a Protector rear bag that I've been using for the last 3 months, and it's one of the best rear bags that I have used. Make sure you check out my previous video how I reviewed some of the bags, such as this one, and a Caldwell rear bag as well. So the next item that I have in my gearbox is 3 of these little foot plates. Now they are made of aluminium with a rubber base. The purpose of these little feet is to go underneath my Caldwell fire control front rest. So with the feet, with the spikes going down onto the concrete, I found that that front rest was slipping around. So I picked up these little aluminium feet with the little rubber base, and it made that front rest a hell of a lot more stable. So if you're finding with your front rest and it's slipping around, pick up a set of these. They're very cheap. I think I paid around about $50, $60, or you can make them yourselves. Just need a little bit of aluminium and a bit of rubber and just a little bit of a hole there where your feet can rest in it. And it's that simple to make your front rest a little bit more stable. Moving on to the next item, I've got a couple of tea towels in my box. One, I put it on the concrete bench, that way I can protect my equipment a little bit better. And I've got a second one simply for myself, because sometimes when you're sitting at the range, I'd say here in where I live, it is insanely hot, especially in the summer. We can reach 32, 33 degrees Celsius and 100% humidity, and literally your sweat is going everywhere. So it's always good to have a bit of a face wash with you as well to mop up some of that perspiration. But it's also really good to help you clean up your equipment or protect your equipment on the concrete bench. Now the next thing that's in my range bag or box is some little pieces of timber. So you can see that this particular timber is roughly around about 15 mil wide. And the purpose of this timber is to sit underneath my rear bag. Now some of the ranges we go to, the targets are quite low and you're actually shooting downhill. So I need to be able to elevate my rear bag to be able to get the proper sight picture. So it's really handy to make yourself some different thickness pieces of timber, especially if you're traveling from range to range. That just allows you to set your rifle up so it's nice and comfortable when you change ranges. So one of the other items that I have in my box is my ammunition box. So this is a Tool Pro case. It's got some foam inside of it to make sure that the shock absorbing is really good. And I find these little cases are very easy to use. This particular size case can fit around about 600 rounds of 22 LR ammunition. So it's great if you're going on a bit of a trip and you need to carry some extra ammo. And of course, these particular cases have the ability to put a padlock through it. So it's all compliant with the rules and regulations of having a separate container. So overall, you can go pick these up from your local Autobarn store or something along that lines. And I think they're around about $60. So once again, very cheap, easy to use, safe and compliant. So overall, that is what I carry in my range box. Very simple, very light, very easy to use on a fun Saturday morning at the range. Of course, you can take a lot more equipment if you so wish to desire, But for me, I only choose to take the smallest amount of equipment that I require to be able to shoot my match. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but until next time, bye for now.